Since I was a kid, I've always loved horror. I grew up watching shows like Goosebumps, Freaky Stories,
Creatures from another planet,
and that weird, disturbing claymation short that was on the Aardman VHS tape between Wallace and Gromit sketches.
Hello, I'm back. My aunt is a zombie from hell.
Which I accidentally saw alone at like 5 years old, which literally changed my life. It was so scary to me. But most of all, I think my favorite show growing up had to have been Are You Afraid of the Dark? A Canadian horror TV show for kids, which ran from 1992 to 2000 originally. So when I asked my friends to watch an episode with me, they were completely fine with doing that. By the way,
I hate this. I hate this.
My friends, I present to you Are You Afraid of the Dark Season 3 Episode 2, The Tale of Apartment 214.
I want to see. Now this is a fucking...
Oh, wait, did we already watch this one, Steve? The kid with the black eye. I feel like I've seen that kid. I've seen that fucking kid so many times.
He's in your dreams.
He's on my walls.
I've seen that clown a million times.
Yeah, this is the early theme.
Yeah, there's no...
I know. Apparently there was an older theme.
You need the...
Yeah, you need that part.
Yeah, you need that. If you don't have
that, you don't have
what's
jack
it all
shit.
there for? There we go.
The song.
Oh wow, really?
Yes.
Fuck, man, I was scared of this in the night.
Fucking terrible.
I was a kid, man.
In the night.
I was like, TV should go off now. We should probably turn that TV off.
Our story begins predictably at the Midnight Society meetup spot where young bastard Tucker is fucking with the pouch.
Don't touch the pouch.
Then Tucker makes a really good joke.
I'm dead.
Yeah, from the neck up.
And then Frank threatens to paralyze him.
You want to be dead from the neck down? I was hoping my brother move all day. I hate moving.
Moving's the worst.
The group hates moving, but Kiki loves it.
I love it.
Say what? What?
And Kiki's story is about moving.
My story's about moving. Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society.
Side note, they submit these stories for the approval of the Midnight Society, which is the name of their group, but I've never seen any of the stories be approved or denied, so the rules of the society are murky at best.
I call this story
Give it back, bozo.
Classic Tucker. Okay, let's begin. Our story begins at Corteen Apartment Complex with some really sick music. This kind of music just fucking gets me, kind of revs me up.
Stacy Cooper was going through a rough time.
Stacy's parents are getting divorced, so her and her mom move in together to this little apartment. And while they're unpacking, something down the hall catches her eye. But before she can think twice about it, Russian Freak and her new building manager scares the shit out of them.
Hey!
Oh, Jesus!
You scared me!
You don't park here.
Later that night, Stacy hears some commotion from apartment 214. After tucking her mother in, she hears some knocking at the door. There's nobody there, but something is coming from apartment 214. Her mom does that thing that people only do in movies and asks her to stop wandering around.
Me. I don't want you wandering around at night. Come on back inside.
The next day, Stacy simply can't help herself. The moment she's alone, she's checking out that apartment.
What are you doing?
People seem to hate this, as her next-door neighbor, Angela, sneaks up on her also.
I'm Angela. I live in 212.
Sparks fly as these two become best friends and agree that they're going to hang out sometime maybe.
Would you want to hang out sometime? Maybe.
The following day, Stacy's back again. She simply needs to see what's in that room. And what's in that room is an elderly lady who invites her for some tea.
Are you an art collector or something?
Madeline, the elderly lady, shares her dazzling art collection with Stacy. Let's go through some of these pieces now. The two of them find some common ground and almost immediately make plans to hang out.
You sure you'd want to be friends with a kid?
If you don't mind being friends with an old woman.
Stacy cannot get enough of Madeline. It's crazy. They spend every day together, moving shit, making her shit, and bringing her shit. And then one day, Madeline asks Stacy to promise that she'll visit tomorrow.
Would you mind terribly if I asked you to drop by tomorrow?
No, I'll be there.
Promise?
Promise.
Stacy breaks this promise immediately when her new best friend and renowned punk rocker Angela invites her to the Battle of the Bands. Stacy says she can't go because she just made a promise to somebody. But
this is the Battle of the Bands.
So she simply cannot say no.
Thanks, Angela. I had a great time. Bye.
Their chemistry is palpable as Stacy says goodnight to her new best friend. But before she could get home, she hears something in apartment 214. So she breaks in and finds something strange. The apartment is empty, and there's a figure standing by the window.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
There was a couple old people. That's scary.
Jesus! She was turned the other way.
You're fucking kidding me! I thought she was too.
Yeah.
Fucking head on the back of your head? That woman went crazy just a second ago.
But she took all the furniture with her, too.
Yo, they wallpapered the door. They wallpapered the door.
We're locked in!
Oh, yeah. Oh, also, we're locked in.
Luckily, that Russian freak frees her from her predicament, and she goes off running. Stacy explains what happened to her mom, but she doesn't believe a word of it.
And when I turned on the light, she was gone.
Sweetheart, she couldn't be there 1 second and not the next.
The next day, they decide to visit their Russian landlord, who says he doesn't know anything about the haunting.
Madeline Kegel?
We also learn that this old woman's last name is Kegel, the pelvic exercise commonly associated with sexual performance. A gross surname, no doubt.
As time went on, she realized that Madeline wasn't coming back, and she would never get the chance to apologize.
Just kidding, there's more.
Stacy!
Stacy's mom can't find Stacy anywhere.
Stacy!
Searching through the house, she turns a corner and then is believably startled by her daughter.
Stacy, where are you? Oh. Okay.
Her mom is off to meet with the man she's divorcing, a plot point that is never resolved or referred to again. So she finds herself alone, at least until she hears another knock at the door. At this point, we know Stacy's going back to that apartment, so she goes one more time for a final visit.
Madeline?
After breaking in again, she spots something on the floor, what appears to be a painting of herself with Madeline. It's really good. Suddenly, Madeline appears and absolutely reams Stacy out about breaking her promise.
I didn't want to be alone on that day. That day is the worst day. It was a very lonely day. On that day is the day I died.
Get the fuck out of here. 10 years ago to the day?
You can't write that.
This is the kind of thing you
That
can't
makes this,
write.
honestly, that makes this way scarier for me
It's
now.
spooky that it's an anniversary day.
Yeah.
Angela is back in the safety of her apartment, but, she really can't catch a break here. Where do you guys think she'll go to next? Leave it in the comments below. while trying to get to safety, she runs into this asshole again.
What for you scream?
I'll come with you.
Niet. You go home now.
Which was great advice, honestly, but she does not go back home. Because her custody dog is heading right back into the heart of darkness.
Oh, Bugsy, please, Bugsy, come.
So she heads back into the room where she just saw a dead woman screaming at her. Luckily, she finds Bugsy the dog in the closet here and just kind of chills with him for a while. Until...
You broke your promise. You're just like my nephew.
Stacy gets an earful again, but she feels horrible and gets a chance to explain herself.
I wasn't trying to be mean. I just wanted to make a new friend.
Adeline uses this as a pretty poorly timed teaching moment on the importance of friends.
It's very important to make friends, Stacy. You shouldn't have to be alone. I won't bother you anymore.
And seeing the fault in her ways, she decides to leave young Stacy alone. For good.
I'm afraid so.
Or at least until they decide to move in together,
Welcome home, Stacy.
so that they can be friends for life. And assumedly after Stacy dies as well.
When Stacy and her moved into apartment 214, she made up for her broken promise.
And with that, we return to the Midnight Society campfire, where the guys, where's the...
Oh, where's the pouch?
The what?
The pouch with...
Oh! Classic Tucker.
Getting on my nerves.
Oh, well, that was fun. If you had a good time, let me know in the comments below, and maybe give me a suggestion if you got something else you think I should watch. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos right now, so I'm going to try and keep it up. It's good to have that first one in the bucket. For now, I'm going to take the bucket and get out of here. See you next time.
Hey, where'd the bucket go? Tucker, where's the bucket?
What did you get from this?
You agree to what the ghost wants.
You agree to what the ghost tells you.
And
then movie ad credits.
They stop jump scaring you.